You are not who you think you are. And I don't mean that in a motivational way. I mean that literally. So what I want you to do right now, for me, just for me, take a deep breath. Because what I'm about to ask you is probably one of the deepest questions you'll ever face. And that question is, who are you really? Now, when I ask most people this question, they usually try to answer it with the roles they play. They usually try to answer it with the thoughts that run through their mind. They usually try to answer it with their job, their labels, their past, or even their long, exhausting story. But what I want you to realize, that underneath all of that, there's something aware. Underneath all of that, there's something that's aware of your thoughts. There's something aware of your emotions. There's something aware of the raw sensations you experience on a day-to-day basis. And realize that this part of you, it isn't trying. This part of you, it isn't chasing. This part of you is just here. And if you think about it, if you contemplate this really, really closely, if you could observe a thought, how could you be your thoughts? If you could hear that voice in your head, how could you be the voice? And for me personally, the older I get, I realize thoughts, they come and go. Emotions, they rise and they fall. Sensations, they move and they change. But something underneath all of that still remains. That something is quiet. That something is still. That something is unmoved. That something is who you really are. Metaphorically speaking, you are not the storm. You are the sky it moves through. And realize how exhausting it is to constantly defend a false identity. Realize how exhausting it is to constantly feel like you need to prove something. Realize how exhausting it is to constantly feel like you need to hold it all together. And just imagine, just for a second, there's a part of you that doesn't need protecting. There's a part of you that's okay. There's a part of you that's enough. That part of you is awareness, which is who you really are. And when you start to move from here, when you start to live from here, when things like anxiety show up, you just experience it. When fear comes, you just feel it. When thoughts get super, super loud in your head, you just hear them. But you don't become them. You remain the witness. And when you really, 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 really start to live from here, your life will begin to shift. You'll start to respond instead of react. You'll start to allow instead of resist. You'll start to move instead of force. This is honestly a direct experience to who you really are. So right now, just for a moment, just breathe. Let the mind do what it does. Let the body feel what it feels and realize you're the awareness behind it all. And the more and more you tap into this, you'll start to notice that you was never the noise, but you was always, and I mean always, the awareness listening.